Hi, I'm Spencer.
And I'm Grace. Spencer, what are you doing?
Well, wasn't me.
You just tapped me on the shoulder.
No, I didn't.
Yes, you did.
Well, I'm sitting over here. Which shoulder was tapped?
Looks like we have a mystery tapper on our hands.
Normally, we're professional puppet makers, but today we have a case to solve.
So we're gonna make Browny Bear from Bluey.
As the legal guy around here, can I have your attention, please? These makes are pretty difficult for grown-ups, but there are fun parts in every make where kiddos can jump in and help out too. We'll be cutting, gluing, even sewing, so look out for our difficulty level as a guide. Just watch out for glitter fingers giving the game away.
Today's puppet will be medium. Bluey!
Here are the materials you'll need. You can download the pattern online.
Print and cut out the patterns. Then trace the body pattern onto your fleece and cut out the pieces.
It was slow going.
Sew the body pieces together, then turn them right side out.
The case was going nowhere, but then it stopped going nowhere and it went somewhere.
Now we can add stuffing to the... There it is again. Now we can add stuffing to the head and the arms.
Cut out the felt for the shirt and sew or glue it together. Turn it right side out and then add the white collar. Match the middle of the collar to the middle of the neck. Then wrap around and glue as you go. Glue the tie together like this and attach it. Now you can dress Browny Bear in his shirt and tie.
I can't talk right now, Shanice. I've got a work thing. Boop.
Now you can sew the ears, leaving an opening to flip them right side out. Now you can sew them closed and attach them to the... Now you can sew them closed and attach them to the head.
Cut out his glasses and glue on the lenses.
Now we can add his little nose. Glue it right at the bottom of his glasses.
Now Browny Bear can really see all the clues in this case.
Now it's time to solve the case with the help of Browny Bear.
I've brought you all here to tell you it is someone in this room.
It wasn't me.
I don't know anything.
I've sprinkled some glitter on the shoulders of all of you while you weren't looking, so that anyone who taps you on the shoulders will get glitter on their fingers.
I need to, call my accountant?
Gotcha!
Another case solved, and I can go back to what I do best.
Hi, I'm Grace.
And I'm Spencer. We're professional puppet makers and we're here in our workshop.
We get to make all kinds of fun things around here, and today we're gonna make a puppet from Bluey.
Okay, let's do this.
This is a very serious matter. I'm talking to you. These makes are pretty difficult for grown-ups, but there are fun parts in every make where littlies can jump in and help out too. We'll be cutting, gluing, even sewing, so look out for our difficulty level as a guide.
Boring!
Today's puppet will be hard.
Here are the materials you'll need. You can download the pattern online.
First, we're going to cut out all of our paper pattern pieces. Then, find the body pattern. We're going to trace this piece onto our white fleece 2 times.
And now it's time to cut them out. Now that we've got our body pieces cut out, we can sew the darts. There's 3 of them. 1, 2, 3. We use these darts when we sew to help create the right shape in the fabric. Once your darts are sewn, you can sew the body pieces together along these lines.
We're not going to sew where the mouth is or at the bottom of the puppet.
Next, you're going to pin the pattern for the mouthpiece onto this dark pink felt like so. Trace it and cut it out. You're going to take your paper pattern and put it back on top of the mouth plate, line it up, and mark that center line like that on the top, and do the same thing on the bottom. Next, you're going to find this center seam, and you're going to line up that line with the center seam. Pin that into place. Do the same for the bottom mark and the seam on the chin. Now it's time to sew the pieces together. Trace the cardboard mouth plate onto your piece of cardboard twice and then cut both out. Glue the cardboard onto your pink felt just like this.
Now that you've glued in the cardboard, turn it right side out. And ta-da! Now he can talk.
Ah, thank you. Mighty kind.
You're welcome. And now, it's a good time to add stuffing into the head and the nose and the chin. You can always add more later or take some out. And then we're going to take our belly pattern and trace it onto our tan fleece. And we'll just cut it out and attach it to our Unicorse. You can sew it or glue it on. Let's give this Unicorse some arms. Trace the arm pattern 2 times on our white fleece.
You'll also need a hoof at the bottom of each arm. Trace the hoof pattern 2 times on your gray fleece and cut them out.
Now we'll attach his hooves to his arms. Pin your white fleece to your gray fleece and sew them along this line. Next, we're going to fold this in half long ways and sew along the edge, leaving the top part of his arm open.
All right.
Now we're going to turn his arm right side out. Then we can add stuffing. That's a great job for a kid to do.
The next step is to stitch the arms to his body.
Now we'll make the horn.
I'll have to get a little pokey.
Trace the horn onto the back of your gold fabric and cut it out. Fold it in half and sew along this line. Turn it right side out, then you can add stuffing.
Trace the horn cap pattern onto cardboard. Cut it out and glue it in like this. If you want some bonus points, you can wrap the horn with embroidery floss or thread to get that beautiful spiral. Stitch a knot in the back each time as you go around to hold the shape. All right, let's glue the horn on. You want to place it where these seams meet on the top of the head. And you want to hide the seam of the horn in the back. Now we're going to add the mane and the goatee. Trace your pattern pieces out on the fur and cut them out like I've done here.
For the smaller piece of the mane, find the hole in the pattern and put it over the horn. Then, line up the edges on the longer piece of the mane and attach it. Sewing or gluing works just fine.
Now we add the goatee.
Unicorse isn't the best listener, but we still need to make him some ears.
Trace your ear pattern on your white fleece 4 times. Pin them together and sew, but leave the bottom open. Turn them right side out and you've created 2 ears. Now you can put a little stuffing inside each one. To add the ears to the head, pin them in place, make sure they look even, and then you can stitch or glue them down. Unicorse has a pink tongue, so we'll make it out of felt. Trace and cut your pattern, then it's ready to be glued. And finally, we can make the eyes. Take your eye ridge pattern and trace it 4 times on your white fleece. Then, after you've cut them out, pin 2 together and sew them around the edge like this. You can turn it right side out, stuff it, and finish sewing it shut.
Now we're going to cut out 2 black circles, 2 white circles, and 2 pupils. Beautiful.
Guilty!
Now we can add the eye ridge and the eyes to the face. Do your best to keep them even, and then you can glue them on.
And now, Unicorse is ready to annoy your whole family.
I feel good. I feel so good at dance.
And now that we're finished, we can relax.
Well, it's gonna be hard with me around! Hey, Phony, play some metal.
So relaxing.
Bluey!
Hi, I'm Grace. This is Spencer. He's asleep. We're professional puppet makers and we get to make all kinds of fun things in this workshop. But now it's bedtime and I can't fall asleep. Maybe a friend from Bluey can help me out.
As the legal guy around here, can I have your attention, please? These makes are pretty difficult for grown-ups, but there are fun parts in every make where kiddos can jump in and help out too. We'll be cutting, gluing, even sewing, so look out for our difficulty level as a guide.
Today's puppet will be medium. Bluey!
Here are the materials you'll need. You can download the pattern online.
First, print and cut out your pattern pieces. Then we'll trace the body pattern onto our fleece 2 times and cut out the pieces. Sew them together, keeping the bottom open. Then you can flip it right side out. And Spencer, do you want to do the next step? Now you can add stuffing to the head and arms. Thank you, Spencer. Good idea. Cut out the fleece for the belly and glue it on. What's next, Spencer?
You gotta make the ears, and you do the fleecing, you do the stripery.
I think what he means is cut out 2 striped ears, 2 fleece ears, match them together, and sew them.
And now you can attach the ears.
Now you can attach them to Floppy's head. Cut out 4 legs and match them 2 by 2. Sew them together, turn them right side out, and add stuffing. After you add the stuffing, attach them right below the belly. I think it's working. Floppy's helping me feel sleepy. Where was I? Floppy's face. Cut out Floppy's face features. Cut out the eyes, the eyebrows, the nose, and the smile. Layer the white ovals onto the black ovals. Add black pupils and glue them together. Now you can attach the features to Floppy's face. Don't forget the eyebrows. Now I have my very own Floppy to help me fall asleep. Who knows what adventures we'll have in our dreams. Good night.
And I'm Spencer.
Hi, I'm Grace.
And I'm Spencer. We're professional puppet makers and we're here in our workshop.
We get to make all kinds of serious and very important things around here.
And today we're going to need to concentrate because we're making a puppet from Bluey. Oh no.
This is a very serious matter. I'm talking to you. These makes are pretty difficult for grown-ups, but there are fun parts in every make where littlies can jump in and help out too. We'll be cutting, gluing, even sewing, so look out for a difficulty level as a guide.
And what should I get?
Today's puppet will be hard. Bluey!
Here are the materials you'll need. You can download the pattern online.
First, cut out all your pattern pieces. Then find the body pattern, and you can trace it on your purple fleece 2 times, and then sew around the edges, leaving the bottom open for now.
Take your body pattern and place it back on top. Mark a small line right in that cut. You're gonna do the same thing on the other side. Cut along the line in the middle of each piece. A small scissor snip will work, and you can always make it bigger later on.
Flip the body right side out and add a little stuffing to the head.
Cut out the felt for the belly and the cute little feet and glue them on.
Now you can add the wings to the body. Put them on either side of the tummy. Next, glue on the white pom-pom tail.
That Chattermax.
Where were we?
Anywho, cut out the pieces for the beak and we'll attach them. Pinch the clothespin open and glue the top of the black felt to one side. Then glue the bottom to the other. It should look like this. Now glue the top beak onto the front of the clothespin. Do the same for the bottom. It's okay if there's a little gap between them when the pin closes. You can add extra glue to the back of the beak where it touches the felt. You can also add a piece of tape to make sure it's really secure. Now you can add the highlight. Set the beak aside for now.
Now you can add a layer of green to his face. What is going on?
That Chattermax.
Now we can add a layer of green to the face. Glue it down. Chattermax has so many bright feathers around his eyes. In your pattern sheet, you'll find a coloring page of all of his eye feathers. A little one can help you color it in. First, glue the coloring sheet to your cardboard with a glue stick. Now you can color it in using your favorite materials. Crayons, markers, paint, all work great. We followed the colors and patterns from the real Chattermax, but you can do whatever you want. Sometimes coloring can require a lot of concentration and focus. We also found that hole punching gave us easy circles for his feathers, but that's totally optional.
For his eyes, you can cut out the pieces like I've done here. Layer them up like this and glue them together. Now glue the top of the beak to the front of the eyes just like this. Now glue the eyes to your decorated feathers. You can then slide the clothespin through the slit in the face so it pokes out the back. Put a little glue around the opening to keep the clothespin in place. Now you can add some stuffing into the bottom of the puppet for that cute little belly. Then silver glue the bottom shut.
Now you have your very own Chattermax.
But puppet builder beware. Chattermax can turn any solemn and dignified moment into a dance party.
Hi, I'm Grace.
And I'm Spencer. We're professional puppet makers, and we get to make all kinds of fun things. Today we're here in our cozy workshop space, and the only thing that's missing is a friend from Bluey.
Kimjim, are you in here?
Boom, shish, boom, boom, shish. Can I have your attention, please? These makes are pretty difficult for grown-ups, but there are fun parts in every make where kids can jump in and help out too. We'll be cutting, gluing, even sewing, so look out for our difficulty level as a guide. Now back to what I do best. Boom, shish, boom, boom, shish, boom, shish, boom, boom, shish. Psh.
Today's puppet will be easy.
Here are the materials you'll need. You can download the pattern online.
First, cut out your pattern pieces. Then find the body piece and trace it onto your tan fleece twice. And cut out the pieces.
Sew the body pieces together. Sew around the edge and leave this line open.
Flip it right side out and stuff the head, arms, and legs.
Cut out the fleece for the belly and glue it on.
Now trace and cut out 8 paws and match them up 2 by 2. Sew them, turn them right side out, and attach them to his arms and legs.
Now you can cut out the ears and glue them on.
Now we can cut out all the pieces for his face. Lay them out like this and glue them down. Now we've got our very own Kimjim. The only thing that's missing is a cubby. Oh, Kimjim, your drawing looks wonderful.
Bluey!
Why is there a monkey in my chair?
It's his chair now.
What?
Shh. Hi, I'm Grace.
Hi, I'm Monkey. I'm Spencer, and we're professional puppet makers, and we're here in our workshop.
We get to make all kinds of fun things around here, and today we're going to make a puppet from Bluey. He is very special, and he most definitely goes in the keep basket.
You're probably going to regret that.
A monkey wearing jocks.
That is one cheeky monkey.
As the legal guy around here, can I have your attention, please? These makes are pretty difficult for grown-ups, but there are fun parts in every make where kiddos can jump in and help out too. We'll be cutting, gluing, even sewing, so look out for our difficulty level as a guide.
Today's puppet will be hard. Bluey!
Here are the materials you'll need. You can download the pattern online.
Oh, very good, sir. Mr. Monkeyjocks says we should get started.
Oh, right away. First, print out your pattern and cut out the pieces. Trace the body pattern 2 times, cut it out, and sew it together. Make sure you leave the bottom open.
Turn it right side out and add stuffing to the head.
Cut out the stripes for his body. Glue the short stripes at the top of his chest, one in front and one in back. and the long stripe right beneath it. It should wrap all the way around and meet in the back.
Of course, sir. Mr. Monkeyjocks has requested a nose. Cut out the nose and sew it together, leaving an opening to turn it right side out. Then add stuffing. Close the opening. Cut out the fleece half circle and glue it to his face. Then you can attach the nose as well.
Let's make the arms and the legs. Trace and cut the pattern 8 times, then 2 by 2 sew them together. Make sure you don't sew the top. Turn them right side out and put stuffing in the ends. You should stuff them half full so they're nice and floppy. Now we'll cut out our arm and leg stripes. You can glue them on like this.
Grab 2 of the limbs for his arms and line them up with the top stripe here. You can attach them. Set the legs aside for later.
The pattern for the tail is the same as the arms and the legs, so cut it out, sew it together, and stuff it. Set the tail aside. We'll need it in a little bit.
What's that? Oh yes, right away, Mr. Monkeyjocks. Oh, very refined. I couldn't have said it better myself.
Cut out his white fleece jocks. Then add a line of glue to the top and fold it over. Cut out the rectangle and glue it onto the center line. Now you can wrap the jocks around the lower part of the puppet's belly and glue them just like this. Now we can attach the legs. Place them nice and high near the waistband so it looks like they're sticking out. You can attach the tail right on the back.
Cut out and sew the ears. Turn them right side out, add a little stuffing, and you can attach them to his head. Time for the face details. Cut them out and glue them on just like this.
Look at that smile. Mr. Monkeyjocks must be thinking of all the extra bacon and maple syrup he's gonna have for breakfast.
Now you have your very own Mr. Monkeyjocks.
Oh, I definitely want that one.
How may I be of service, sir?
Ooh, you want a glass of lemonade?
Right away.
Oh, you want a shoulder massage? You want a giant birthday cake the size of a bathtub?
That is one cheeky monkey.
Look, if you have a problem, take it up with the monkey.
Bluey!
Hi, I'm Spencer.
And I'm Grace.
We're professional puppet makers, and we're here in our workshop.
We get to make all kinds of fun things in here, and today we get to make a puppet from Bluey.
He's a Bilby and his name is Bob.
Boom, shish, boom, boom, shish. Can I have your attention, please? These makes are pretty difficult for grown-ups, but there are fun parts in every make where kids can jump in and help out too. We'll be cutting, gluing, even sewing, so look out for our difficulty level as a guide. Now back to what I do best. Boom, shish, boom, boom, shish, digga, 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 shh.
Today's puppet will be medium.
Here are the materials you'll need. You can download the pattern online.
Bob Bilby loves to go on adventures and have fun times with all of his different friends. So, we invited Bob to a place where we have a lot of fun times here in our workshop.
Are you ready to get started, Bob Bilby? First, cut out your pattern pieces, and then we're going to trace the body pattern onto our purple fleece 2 times, making sure that you cut out this circle here.
Pin the pieces together and sew them. Leave the bottom open. Turn it right side out and stuff the head. Cut out the beige felt for the belly and glue it on.
Cut out the arms. Pin and sew them together. Flip them right side out and add a little stuffing. Now you can add the arms to the body, right in those circles, but be careful because Bob knows karate. Trace the paw pattern 4 times on your beige felt, then match them 2 by 2. Sew along the top, turn them right side out, then attach them to the arms.
For the ears, glue the purple felt to the cardboard, then the pink felt on the other side. Do this for both ears, then add the purple base of the ear to both pink sides. Cut a slit on either side of the seam and glue the ears into the head. You can use the pattern to show you where to cut.
Now we can add the pink little nose. A pom-pom works great. Bob will need that for sniffing out sausage rolls.
Glue on the 2 black felt circles, then add the white glint in his eye.
Now you have your very own Bob Bilby that you can take on all of your adventures, whether you're going to the park to ride Sparkle Mane,
Or you're seeing the fireworks at night.
or just having a cozy day together. Hi, I'm Grace.
And I'm Spencer. We're professional puppet makers and we're here in our workshop.
We get to make all kinds of fun things around here, and today we're gonna make a puppet from Bluey.
As the legal guy around here, can I have your attention, please? These makes are pretty difficult for grown-ups, but there are fun parts in every make where kiddos can jump in and help out too. We'll be cutting, gluing, even sewing, so look out for our difficulty level as a guide.
Today's puppet will be easy.
Here are the materials you'll need. You can download the pattern online.
First, cut out your pattern pieces, then trace the body 2 times on your green fleece. And cut out the pieces.
Sew the body pieces together, leaving an opening at the bottom for your hand. Flip it right side out.
Add stuffing to the head.
Cut out 8 octopus arms.
They're actually called tentacles.
Glue each tentacle, onto the body. Add the pink spots.
Trace them and cut them out. Then you can glue on the pink spots.
Each tentacle gets 2.
Now for the eyes. Once you've got the pupils cut out, glue them on top of the white felt circles. Then cut out the mouth and the cheeks. Put them on the face like this and glue them down. Now you can play octopus with your very own octopus friend.
I'm gonna get your treasure. Watch this. Look, a flying fish. Ha-ha! I got your treasure. I won. Hi, I'm Grace.
And I'm Spencer. We're professional puppeteers and we're here in our workshop.
We get to make all kinds of fun things around here. And today, we're gonna make a puppet from Bluey.
Woo!
But first, you have to make it past this dragon.
As the legal guy around here, can I have your attention, please? These makes are pretty difficult for grown-ups, but there are fun parts in every make where kiddos can jump in and help out too. We'll be cutting, gluing, even sewing, so look out for our difficulty level as a guide.
Today's puppet will be hard. Bluey!
Here are the materials you'll need. You can download the pattern online.
First, cut out your pattern pieces, then find the body piece and trace it on your green fleece 2 times. And cut out the pieces. Sew the body pieces together, leaving the bottom open. Then you can turn it right side out and stuff the head and arms.
Cut out the snout and sew the pieces together. Leave the bottom open so you can turn it right side out. Then stuff it and sew it onto the face.
Trace the tail 2 times. Cut it out. Sew the tail and turn it right side out. Stuff it, then attach it to the back of the puppet.
Cut out the 4 feet and pair them together 2 by 2. Sew them around the edge, but leave an opening in the back so that you can turn them right side out. Put some stuffing in each leg. Close the opening. Attach the legs on either side of the body at the very bottom of the puppet.
Cut out the fleece for the belly and glue it on. If you want to give his tummy more of a rounder shape, glue around the outer edge, leaving an opening at the bottom. We'll fill this with stuffing and then glue it shut.
Cut out the purple spikes and glue them on.
Cut out the wing pieces. Glue the green along the top of the purple. Now you can glue the wings to the dragon's back. But really, they go in the middle.
Cut out 2 foam horns. You can use your brown marker to draw the horn details if you'd like. Feel free to use the pattern design as a guide. Glue them to the back of his head.
Now we can add the details. Glue the nostrils to the top of his snout. Then add his teeth and his blue pom-pom eyes.
That is a cool dragon.
It's so good!
We finished making our dragon puppet. Now, it's very important, no matter what you do, never wake a sleeping dragon.
I'll save you.
Hi, I'm Spencer.
And I'm Grace.
We're professional puppet makers and we're here in our workshop.
We get to make all kinds of fun things around here.
Yeah. Who's this?
That's not mine. Is it yours?
It's not mine. Can we keep it?
I don't know. That's not the done thing. But we could make our own.
Today, let's make a Turtle Boy puppet from Bluey.
Turtle Boy!
As the legal guy around here, can I have your attention, please? These makes are pretty difficult for grown-ups, but there are fun parts in every make where kiddos can jump in and help out too. We'll be cutting, gluing, even sewing, so look out for our difficulty level as a guide.
Today's puppet will be medium. Bluey!
Here are the materials you'll need. You can download the pattern online.
First, cut out your pattern pieces. Then trace the body pattern onto your light green fleece and cut it out. Make sure you cut out these circles too. Sew the body pieces together.
Do you want to play roller coaster with me, Turtle Boy?
Then turn them right side out and add stuffing to the head.
Cut out the fleece for the belly and glue it on. Line up the 2 circles so the fleece covers his front half.
Now we'll trace the arm 4 times and cut them out. Match 2 and 2 together and sew around the edge, leaving the top open. Turn them right side out and attach the arms to the circles in his belly. You can add a little stuffing to his arms if you'd like.
Then cut out his tan belly lines and glue them to his front.
Trace 4 legs, then cut them out. Sew around the edge, but leave an opening to turn them right side out. Add stuffing, then close the opening and attach it to his body.
Grab your brown felt so you can trace and cut out the shell pattern. Glue the slits of the shell to overlap like this. This will give the shell a curve. Add a little stuffing and attach it to his back. When you glue the shell, line it up with one side of the belly and then the other.
Now it's time for his face. Cut out 2 eyes and 2 pupils. Glue them together like this and then attach them. Now you can cut out his nose, mouth, and chin and glue them on.
He's ready!
Now you have your very own turtle boy, and you know what? He's all yours. So you can even take him home or share him with a friend.
Oh.